Welcome back to NBA Today. So the Lakers, they've lost 3 in a row. So let's go by the numbers because this is LA's 4th 3-game losing streak this season. That's tied for the most by any team currently in a playoff or play-in spot. So one bright spot, though, has been Russell Westbrook. He's shooting 50% or better from the field in 5 straight games. And remember, he took a lot of flack early on, but that's tied for the 2nd longest streak of his career after that awkward start. And LeBron missing all 3 losses. The Lakers have dropped to 5-10 without him this season. So LA is currently 9th in the Western Conference. So for more on LeBron James, we're joined by our Lakers reporter, Dave McMenamin. Hey, Dave. So shoot-around just wrapped up about an hour ago. So what's the latest on LeBron's status?
Yeah, Malika, in the practice facility earlier today, LeBron wasn't here. He continues to do treatment options away from the team. Frank Vogel said he's a special type of player, and so we trust him to take care of his body away from our resources. But he's listed as doubtful for tonight's game. The expectation is that he'll miss his 4th straight game because of the swelling in his left knee, and he's not going to play again until that swelling subsides. The Lakers are sticking by that plan. They believe if he plays with the swelling in there, he could be at risk of further injuring himself. I'm told from a source close to LeBron, they are exploring all options when it comes to treatment, except they have ruled out the possibility of PRP. He will not be going with PRP as part of his ramp up to try to get back onto the court.
All right, so they are looking to have that swelling reduced before we're going to see him on the floor. Dave McMenamin, thank you so much. The Lakers, they're back at it tonight against the Trailblazers. But for more on this, I do want to bring it in with the entire panel, Chiney, Perk, and Richard. And Chiney, I'm going to start with you here. If you were the Lakers head coach for a day, and that day's today, what do you know now that you would be doing without LeBron?
Well, I think it's a good sign that Anthony Davis is putting up numbers and he's feeling more confident in his game. But I do want to mention something off of Dave's report. You know, PRP, people are maybe not versed with what that is. That's to reduce inflammation in your knee. And so people think, all right, if you do this and then you take some time, that reduces inflammation. I always like to help people understand things.
Thank you.
But yeah, if I'm Coach Vogel, I'm literally just saying we need to empower AD, no matter win or losses, to play his best basketball. Because when we have LeBron James back, AD and LeBron, they're the reasons why they're going to compete. I love Russ shooting the ball better, but you can't say that is the sole reason why you're going to win. You're going to take a dose of 2020 and say when AD plays his best version of basketball and also knocks down threes more confidently, that's what you want. You want him to assume the assignment of, all right, I have to get my game back to a top level where we can compete for a championship.
If I'm Frank Vogel, I would actually go watch film on the Boston Celtics. They've been playing some good basketball. And I would move Russell Westbrook into a Marcus Smart role. Marcus Smart has been the point guard and facilitator. That's why you have watched Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum play so well together. I would have my offense ran through Malik Monk and Anthony Davis. I would have Russell Westbrook as a facilitator.
If I was the Laker coach for the day, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. But I'm going to say this. I think Frank Vogel is doing a pretty good job. There is nothing that I'm going to say that's going to, he knows what he's doing. He's won a championship. He's been to the conference finals. This man has done everything that you can accomplish as a coach. So there's nothing that I could say because I just think that they're in a tough spot. He needs his players to play well. They've got, three top 75 players?
Yeah.
Right? They need them to play well. That's it.
I think the one caveat here is just that, there were times when players were coming back, like Malik Monk was killing it. And then now his minutes are getting smaller based on trying to fit other guys in the rotation based on, all right, acumen, reputation, just trying to make people feel good. You got to go with who's playing well.
He is.
And he is rightfully so. But I think that's where you build that culture of you're playing well, you're understanding the assignments, you're willing to make these tough decisions to build that culture so that when LeBron comes back, people have something to hold on to.
Well, this panel, when we were talking about the Lakers just a couple of weeks ago, the discussion was, okay, when Anthony Davis comes back, that's not necessarily the cavalry that's going to save this team. But watching his play over the last couple of games, how would you evaluate that, Chiney?
I'm really impressed. I think the conversation, we always want to say, put Giannis or Joel Embiid or always compare him to what other people are doing. But largely, Joel Embiid has been healthy. Giannis has been very resilient. AD, his story and his path is completely different. And so I think as the season progresses, we should see his game progress. And that's the standard that I'm holding him to. As athletes, we know what that's like. You can't just come out there what is it, instant oatmeal, popcorn, and just bam. We see great returns. We're patient with Clay. We might have to be patient.
All I want to know is where to categorize a player so that I can maintain my expectations for said player. So if we're not going to put Anthony Davis in that category, then he's in the next tier of players, and then we can kind of temper our expectations, because I still believe that Anthony Davis can be the best player. Okay, I think he could be the best player on a high-level championship caliber team, and he's got to do that, and he's got to do it consistently.
Well, he showed us that already. That's why they won the championship. But I think since he's been back, he's been playing with a certain type of passion.
Agreed.
He's been aggressive. He's been, that battle with him and Embiid. He actually won that battle.
He did.
But they lost the game. But AD did his thing. He was like, no. You could mention Embiid, you're going to mention me.
But see, that's what you hold on to, those moments, those battles, and that's the culture that you need to bring back, because this is one of the better defensive teams, typically under Coach Vogel. And so I would say that's their identity. And then AD obviously was a key piece for them winning.
Not to mention he's been one of the top clutch players in the league this year, even.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.